Hi Marco, hi Christopher. I pointed the camera on my cats because Rusty, my big cat, keeps stealing Susie's, the little ones, or Moose, her food. So I pointed the camera at them. So I felt like he was less likely to eat her food, even though I highly doubt he understands that the camera is filming him. But it worked. He, for the first time ever, he just walked away after he was done, and he's letting Zeus Moose. Oh, she saw herself. How cute. Did you see that? She's such a smart cat, I'm telling you. She knows what's up. She can watch TV for hours. Like, she will see animals on TV. She'll see herself in a stream or in a vlog. If I check my vlogs, if I watch them on the TV just to prove if everything is okay, she recognizes herself, I think. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking she does, but I feel like she does. Hottest day in Ohio today, 37 degrees. Oh wow, that is hot for sure, Marco. Stay hydrated, my friend. Hopefully you're staying cool this evening. Well, I was outside. I was at work today. Sorry, by the way, I just woke up from my nap, so don't mind the nap hair or the bad hair. But yeah, I worked today. I got up at 5 in the morning, prepared food for the meeting, then hung out with some friends after. So I was definitely outside a lot, more than I wanted. But it was nice hanging out with my friends. It was worth stepping into the heat. But the sun was burning. The UV was at 10. So you know how there's like this UV scale from 1, I don't know what the maximum is in the world. I don't even know. I would say probably 15 or so. Marco, you might, I don't know if you know that more as an engineer, but if anyone knows what the maximum UV is, please let me know, because I don't honestly know. I think here it's been 11, the most I've ever seen. And I hope you guys are cooling off this evening in Ohio up there, since it's so hot, and especially since it's usually not that hot in Ohio. So here in Tennessee, I feel like we're a little bit more used to it. So, but it was crazy going outside during noon when it was the hottest. I could literally feel my skin burning. It was like painful almost. What? It's on fire here, Christopher. What got you the idea to start on YouTube in the first place, if I may ask? The idea to start? I always had the feeling that I wanted to do YouTube, just because I'm one of those people that always walks around with my camera filming things, taking pictures. Always been like that since I'm little. Since I'm a child, I got cameras, I took photos. I would go to the photo station and develop my photos right back then in the good old days. I was super excited to see how they turned out, and I would also take videos and walk around with my video camera and film everything, or rewatch old videos of my family and I. And yeah, I just love movies and watching YouTube. I like consuming YouTube. So yeah, that just inspired me to do YouTube myself, just to make this passion a little bit into a bigger hobby, you know, capture beautiful moments. Then you know, when my mom passed away when I was very young, I just loved rewatching photos or videos with her um, as a teenager. So I always felt like it's beautiful to capture some cool moments in my life and just later on rewatch it and see it or share it with other people. You know, I think nothing, no crazy reason. Honestly, very, yeah. I don't know. I just like making videos, honestly, and I love YouTube. I would never be on TikTok or anything, or try to promote my YouTube with TikTok or anything like that. I just like YouTube, so that's where I'm at. Hi, Cherubim. I am from Germany, and I live in America. Hi, Manish. Where are you from? You're sick of winter? Where are you from, Mete? Mete does it sound Scandinavian? In California, I hiked at 42 degrees Celsius. No problem since humidity is so low. Yeah, but I heard that a lot of people in California, when they go hiking, or not a lot of people, but it's a very dangerous thing to go hiking and underestimating the heat. And a lot of people forget to bring their water or enough water or take a rest, or they get a heat stroke. And I think that's still pretty dangerous to go hiking in 42 Celsius. But yeah, my dad was the same when he was still active. He would still, when we went camping in Italy or South France, he would just go on a run, on a hike, during the same temperatures, like 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. And he would just be super active without being bothered by it. I think it's just also just a genetic thing, or how healthy you are. I wrote a script that briefly checks the channel and profile of anybody posting here. You wrote a script? Oh, okay, nice, interesting. Are you gonna publish that, or is it more for yourself? Hi to Zurich, Luciano, willkommen. It's 36 degrees Celsius here in India, but no problem. I like summer more than winter. Oh wow, okay. I wish I was like you, Manish, and I wouldn't be so bothered by the heat, but I'm not very, I think it's like more my Nordic genes. I mean, I'm not that Nordic, but genetically, I think, yeah, I'm more used to colder temperatures or mild temperatures. Just, you know, yeah, I feel like I probably come more from genetically from an area where it was colder, because I really can't deal with the heat very well. Hi, Milo. Call me crazy, but I enjoy hot weather and cold weather. I get out in it all. I know Bremen cold and Saudi hot. Oh, you've been to Saudi. Okay, cool. Ohio is completely comfortable. It's probably right in the middle, right? Ohio has everything. It has both extremes sometimes. I think Germany is like that too. Germany can be super cold and it can be really hot. But the average temperature is very mild and very comfortable. So I think Germany is very comparable to Ohio, I would say, from what I hear. And you've been to Bremen, so you know, or to Germany in general. But Saudi, wow, that's next level hot, that's for sure. I don't know if I would survive that. Hi, Birbal. Oops, it even just checked my own channel. You passed? Okay, good. Just out of curiosity, and not saying that it would change anything, but did I pass your evaluation? Hi, Barish. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Hi, Rabia. I don't know where Shuriken is. He might be busy. He might be with family. Where you from, Birbal? I can't think where the name would be from. No script is for myself to automate moderation to some extent. Ah, okay. And yeah, also about your comment earlier. Let me get up off the floor. I don't know why I'm sitting on the floor. I want to clean up the kitchen a little bit with you. If you don't mind joining me. Ooh. It's kind of chilly in here. I mean, I just complained about the heat and now complaining it's chilly, but the AC is just blowing. Good old America. Hot outside, too hot outside, too cold inside. I mean, I could turn down my AC, I guess, but some people in this house like it very cold. I like it more, I don't know. Where's your AC at? Like, what temperature is your AC at? Let me hear. I'm interested. I know some people like it really cold. They have it at 64 or something. Absolute insanity. Or they have it at 75, which is, I don't know, that's too hot for me. But 72 or 71, I think that's perfect for me. I can bear 40 degrees Celsius, but below 15 is more harder for me than 40 degrees. Below 15, yeah, that is really cold. We have that sometimes in Germany in winter for sure. It's pretty rare, I would say, or the days are not, it's not often that it will be that cold, but it definitely had been that cold before, and that is rough, I agree. I do like Christopher, I like to get out in the heat and the cold, but if I could pick one that I have to choose, I would take cold. I would rather get out in the cold. I think I would rather live in Alaska and endure the winter than, because I also love snow, than living in, say, a country that's super cold, hot. Like like somewhere in Central Africa or something. I couldn't bear that heat. Germany was like Ohio climate, exactly. Okay, so because I've never been to Ohio, so you are the perfect candidate to tell us if it's actually the same. Just from what I heard, I assumed it would be the same or similar, but we got our expat here, so thanks, Christopher. From now on, I can finally give people a comparison. If they tell me or ask me how the climate in Germany is compared to America, I can give them the example of Ohio and tell them that it's like this. Next week we expect mega thunderstorms. I will report live. Ooh, I'm excited. I hope you will get some cool spider lightnings, or someone gave it another name. How did they call it? I can't think of it. They commented it under my video with the thunderstorm. Hi forever, welcome back. Luciano, how is Zurich temperature? Zurich is similar to where I grew up in Germany, because it's like 2.5 hours away from where I grew up. I grew up very close to Switzerland, right at the border, close to the Swiss Alps, so the weather is very not humid, very mild, dry, but it can have very extreme up and downs depending on, yeah, the year. No, you as the host are not posting comments here, so the script does not get triggered. Oh, okay. So, you actually wrote a script. Okay, interesting. So, did you like, how did you make that, Marco, as a tech noob? Please let me know how you wrote a script. Is it like, something that you, what's the word I'm looking for? What do IT guys do? I can't think of it right now. Sometimes I have a word at the tip of my tongue, but I can't say it. Maybe I'll remember it. It perfectly worked for the 3 automated deletes of weird comments right now. Oh wow, okay, good. Thank you. Marco and Marco are here, yay. Hi Marco to Marco. From Marco. My brain is still in nap mode. I just took a long nap. I was so tired from the heat, or more exhausted, and it probably didn't help that I ate a huge thing of ice cream. So my blood glucose probably was in the basement level, and now it's going up again. So don't do that, guys. Eating ice cream is really bad, but it was tasty. 75 in the house, 70 in the V8. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot. Of course, you have 2 different temperatures, you and your princess. Hi, Jacob. I am from Germany, but I live in America, or in the USA, I should say. I don't really like saying America because America is a very big continent. For me, America, when people say America, they talk about North America and South America, so it's probably better to be more specific. Since America is really big. But 75 in the house, I think that would almost be too hot here because of the humidity, like I said. So in Tennessee, if it's 75 in the house, it would definitely feel a little bit hotter. So I like to have it closer to 70. But it's too cold under 70 for me. But I know some people really like the 64, but I don't want to see their energy bill. And I think that, yeah, that is too cold. Especially since it makes the difference to the outside even worse in summer. So I feel like outside will feel way worse than when it's a little bit warmer in the house. Just type hello and the script will check you. Really? Oh, how does that work? I feel like I'm a grandma right now that doesn't know anything about technical stuff. I don't even know if I can type. Can I type? I can't even type anything right now. That's a good question. Why can't I not type in my own chat? Can I type in my own chat? I should be able to, shouldn't I? I feel like that's weird that I can't type. Because if I wanted to share something or what is this? I don't wanna click on that. I'm scared. I'm scared it's gonna do something. I know, I'm sorry, I'm such a grandma with technical stuff. Yeah, I'll try that another time in a different chat when there's not many people. What this little thing down here is. I don't want to kick you all out. Hi, Jacek, Janika from Italy. Cool, nice. Buenasera or Buenas Buenasera? Is it? That's nice. It's late for you guys. Buenas noches. No, Buenas noches. That's Spanish. Buenasera. Buena noche. Buena noche. I don't know. I wish I could say text hello, Marco, but maybe next time. Hi to Indonesia, Greha. Hello. Peace at home, peace at the world, Mustafa Atatürk. I agree, Barish. Definitely very tumultuous times, right? I was definitely a little scared yesterday when the whole, I don't want to make this political or talk about anything political because it can get very heated and people are very short-tempered with all that kind of stuff. So and I'm trying not to bring it into here because it's already crazy out there, so we don't have to, make it crazy in here too, or worry about it. We already were enough in life, so I'm trying to make this a more calm and chill stream for everyone. Not saying it's not important to talk about those things, obviously it is. Hi Manish, welcome back. And thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. India time, 5 a.m. Oh yeah, you get up early in the morning, huh? Or have you been up all day? And Manish, it's just you can call me Ami or Rika. It doesn't matter. I was in Franken, a little further north, and it was a little different. My favorite area in Deutschland was Munich area. Yeah, Munich is beautiful, especially if you like the mountains right down there in the Bavarian mountains are very pretty. And I lived in Franken too, as you know. I think we talked about it. I know Kitzing and all those little towns, so that's where I lived for not a long time, but pretty long, honestly. Yeah, pretty long time. Compared to my lifespan, it was a pretty long time. Hi, Dirk. Good morning or good morning, depending on where you're at. Dirk always sounds German to me from when I read it. Hi, Tony, Torino. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Hi, Kamal. Welcome back. It's been a couple hours since I've been online this morning, and I know I promised to make, or I didn't promise, but I want to make the pudding pretzels. But at work, there was some more responsibilities that I had to take. I had to do like a little bit of public speaking. So I had to prepare for that for a little bit. So right after I finished my food, I just went home, took a shower, got ready for work, and did some, and got dressed a little bit more appropriately than I was in the morning, and just a little bit more formal, and did some public speaking a little bit, nothing crazy, but you know, I just hate public speaking. So whenever I have to do it, like my whole mind is focused on just getting it over with and preparing for it. You should be able to, I should be, I think so, but I can't find, like I can't click onto my chat myself. Hi Shuriken, we missed you this morning. We just talked about you earlier. Marco asked where you've been or what you're up to. I streamed a little bit this morning when I was making food for my meeting. And I'm doing good, Kamal, thank you. I'm glad I'm just done with the day and done working, cooking. So for now I'm just chilling, and I took a big nap. I had a huge thing of ice cream. And I'm just cleaning my kitchen a little bit. Kind of procrastinating a little, so I'm using you guys to procrastinate. But I always love hanging out with you in the kitchen, so it makes the time go by faster and the kitchen cleaning more fun. How was your day, Shuriken? What did you do? Have you done anything today? Have you been with family or just relaxing or anything? What time is now? Here, Kamal, I'm in the US already. I'm back from Germany, so I'm back in America, but it's almost 7 here in the evening. How about yourself, Kamal? What time is it now? It must be nighttime for you already, right? Yes, Jacob. I do have family. Tiny family, but I do have family. I have mostly automated moderation by a script app running in the background. Well, glad I got some smart people here. Thanks for being able to do that, Marco. That's great. And there was some. I had a great chat this morning. Just when I talked this morning at work, but in the end I got some nasty ones, or not really nasty for sure. And not that I'm really bothered by trolls. For me, it's more like a self outing that they're just not fully there yet on human consciousness level. So they're basically showing us their developmental stage. So it's more about them than about the people they're attacking, especially since they don't know people. I know those people that are scrolling through different streams and just commenting bad stuff under everyone's stuff. So they don't even know the people. So of course it's about themselves, not about the people. So usually I'm not bothered by that, but it just made me think about trolls and how sad their life must be. So it made me not upset, but I was more sad about, their mental well-being, or just why there's so many negative, hateful people out there. It's just sad, especially with all the stuff in the world going on right now. I'm like, why do we have to personally attack people if there's already so much shit going on right now? So at least be nice to each other and not spread the whole rage around. India area instead of USA. Wow, that's big. That's cool. I'm glad Shuri can pass Marco, so we don't have to block him. Hi Manish. Which state in USA you live? I live in Tennessee. Manish. Your channel is always amazing and always love listening. Your public speaking skills are amazing. I'm always impressed with how you present yourself. Oh, thanks, Christopher. I don't know about that. I'm getting more used to the public speaking here. If that counts as public speaking, I guess it does because there's people on the internet listening. But I'm still, I'm more comfortable now because I have great people like you here. And just a friendly atmosphere, so it feels more comfortable now. It was definitely a little bit more scarier place when I didn't know anyone here, when I was still very new to the game. But yeah, the live streaming is definitely a way for me to be more spontaneous, be less worried about how I look like in certain moments, because in a live stream you can't cut out anything, right? You just have to throw yourself out there and talk about things, and there's going to be situations where you don't think you look very good or anything, or just funny stuff happens, or you say something wrong accidentally. So it definitely helps me a lot with my normal public speaking when it's like about work or and I never liked public speaking, even university. I was good at it, I would say. So people always told me that I didn't seem nervous or, what's the word, confident. But inside, I'm like shaking, but not really, I'm not super shaky, but in the beginning when I first did public speaking, especially when it's about something, when you talk about a paper that you wrote or some university stuff where people are judging you or evaluating you, that's a better word. Here, of course, on the internet, people are judging too, in a different way. They're not judging if what I say is correct. I mean, some are, I guess, but it's more about like on a social level, where people judge you or, yeah. But it's also a nice social experiment, live streaming. You just see what kind of different people are out there and how people react. But I appreciate that, Christopher. That's very nice of you. It goes down like butter, that's for sure. 2:41 a.m. Wow, that's late. Come on. Those auto moderation programs often go nuts. In a lot of cases, they remove nearly every one of my messages, even though they contain nothing questionable. Obvious is trained well. Oh, okay. So you use the automated moderation program? And how does that work, Marco? So you can use your program right now on my stream? That's crazy. That's cool. I would think that I would try to fix that bird's nest. So yeah, my hair used to be straight this morning, but with the humidity and everything, it's just out of control again. As per usual. Classical. The worst situation ever when you want to put something into the dishwasher and the dishwasher is full but with clean stuff, so you'd have to take it all out of the dishwasher before you can fill it up again. I know, very first world problems. Why am I even complaining about this? But yeah, I hope it is trained well, but Marco, it better is, like Shuriken said. But it seems to be working. I haven't had any nastiness here so far. But it's hot or cool, Rika, for Germany. It is hot in Germany and America right now, or USA. It's both very hot, Kamal. So there's been warnings, heat warnings going on right now. So I bet it is very hot where you are too. It has to be. The script is self-learning, but I still have to convert. Oh, so the script is basically asking you if this message or person is okay, and then you will train it, right? That's very cool. Thanks, Kamal. Tennessee, very good. Yeah, Rika G. I like that, Rika G. It's like Shuriken. It's like when we add Shuriken-san or Rika-chan or Sensei-kun, those Japanese syllables in the end. So G is just a friendly expression, right, Manish? You add that at the end of a name. It builds a library, collecting offensive stuff and acting upon it. I like that. Very nice. I wish I understood how to do that, but yeah, that's great. I totally get you. You got a good following of folks on your channel and good mods. Yeah, the good mods definitely help. Also, Christopher, do you want to be a moderator? You don't have to. You absolutely don't have to. Or even if you are a moderator, you don't have to act upon it, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to, I would gladly make you a moderator, and I would be very thankful. Even though we have a lot of moderators already, but sometimes people are busy, or yeah, and I just make people I really trust my moderators or that know me and my values. Can you set oh, I had that this morning. Oh, nice. Oops, not a script. I almost read it out loud, by the way. You know how I sometimes talk before I think. It still seems semi-automatic. Okay, cool. Hi, Stevie. Hey, Marco, that's what worries me. If you've not already done it, perhaps you should remove me as your moderator and see if the machine goes nuts auto-deleting my messages. Also, Marco, I had to delete a message as soon as I got here. Really? Oh, those people still exist? Stevie, I am from Germany. So you're correct, but I live in America, or I'm in America right now. I have been to Germany, or I was in Germany just a week ago, but now I'm back in America. Yeah, that sucks that you had to delete that shuriken. I didn't know people would still say stuff like that, but some people still feel the need for it, so thank you for moderating, everyone. It's transparent to his stream, but enough. Techno talk today. Oh, I don't mind it. I think it's interesting. Rika, you take already dinner? I had ice cream for dinner, if that counts, so it's probably not the best dinner, but it sounds like a 12-year-old eating dinner. But yeah, it was ice cream. And for lunch I had French toast, so I'm definitely all sugared out today. And it completely crashed my body. I just had so many blood sugar spikes, I guess, that I just had to take this long nap. Hi, Manish, or not hi, Manish, you've already been here. What are you doing? I'm not saying concretely what I'm doing because, you know, I like having a little privacy still, but it's multiple things here in America. So I am doing some senior classes where we do some stretching and exercising just for older folks to stay fit. So I'm doing some yoga with them and some weightlifting, actually, just to keep everyone fit and healthy and young, you know. And food bank, I'm working at a food bank, so we'll provide food for people that don't have money or much money. So yeah, just that kind of stuff, and some other stuff too. And sometimes I have to talk in front of people, and yeah. Uh-oh, Renshan. Where's Renshan? Blocked. See, it works. Hi, Benson. Hello. I feel like I've seen you before, Benson, but I might be wrong. I'm not American, I am German, but I live in America, so I guess I don't have a citizenship, so I guess I'm not American, but I do live in America. Save for the creep above you, and I need to go, but folks, if you're still going in an hour or so, I'll see you again. If not, I'll catch you on the flip side. I like that saying, with the flip side. Bye, Shuriken. Thank you so much for hanging out and for moderating, of course. I know you guys are always busy here in the streams, especially on the weekends. I know the weekends are usually a little bit more, a lot of weirder I don't want to say people are weird. I don't want to say weird people, but people that have a little bit less good intentions hop onto streams. So thank you for your work, Shuriken, and enjoy your evening. And I'll see you on the flip side next time. I hope you'll have a great rest of your Sunday, Shuriken. You too. Thank you. Success. Nice. I'm glad, Marco. I'm glad you're having success with your program. I can do this, Ami. I will reach out to my daughter and have her show me to the ropes on deleting stupidity of your channel and really respect your take on things. I will help the best I can. Oh, I appreciate that, Christopher. Like I said, you don't have to stress about it or anything. Usually my moderators are already doing a great job, just in case none of them is here, and I just want to give a little bit more power to you, just in general. And I like making people blue that have been here for a while, so people can immediately identify that those people have been here for a while and they know me. And yeah, okay, I think it should be working. I just made you a normal moderator. So hi, Daulat. Hi, Emma. I left Daulat alone. Not too fancy. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I get that, Marco. If we deleted everyone that's saying anything in that direction, then we probably have to delete a little bit. So it's okay. I'm not getting offended by anything like that, but what you said earlier with the other thing, that's definitely more going into a direction where we don't need to have that up here, especially in case there's some younger people watching too, you know, just so make it appropriate for everyone. I feel like, even though that's hard to do, and I always do click on if this is you know, ist es für Kinder gemacht oder nicht, muss man noch immer auswählen. Marco, du kennst das ganze Spiel. Ich habe es immer noch nicht automatisch eingestellt. Du hast gesagt, dass du es automatisch eingestellt hast, Marco, oder? Dass man das nicht jedes Mal auswählen muss am Anfang vom Stream. Ja, ist der Herr normal. Hi, Abu. My dog is taking a nap right now. He's sleeping. I'll show him when he wakes up, if he wakes up. I'm probably not going to be on here for very long. And I promise you next week we'll do a little bit more fun stuff here and live streams, and you don't have to just see me cleaning the kitchen. I mean, no one has to do anything anyway, it's all voluntarily, right? I'm not forcing anyone to stick around. But we will make the pudding pretzels eventually, probably next weekend. Like that's a weekend kind of thing. And we will cook some Oscar dog food tomorrow. Or actually, I could actually do that today, because Oscar was on his last portion of food today. So I might have to cook Oscar's dog food actually. I just realized that. Because if I only started tomorrow, he will definitely complain because he's hungry pretty early at the moment. So, even though I'm not super motivated to do it, but at one point I have to do it anyway. Hi, Amit. You can just call me Rika. That's fine, or Ami, whatever you prefer. Or Amy, whatever you like. Yeah, I got it, but I like your work with elderly people. It's nice to be with elderly people. Thank you, Manish. I appreciate it. I like it too. It's definitely working with elderly people teaches you a lot. You hear their life stories, their aches and pains, and it's always good to learn from the elders. So I 100% agree, and it's very fun. And yeah, there's some great ladies. Hi Nicholas, welcome back. How have you been doing? Hi Ben. Okay, good thing I don't have a closet. I have an open closet, so you would not have a good hiding spot in there. Should I change my name? I don't know, whatever you prefer. I didn't know that, Nicholas, but okay. I guess people are funny sometimes. Is it your regular time of ride? You mean to stream? Yeah, I would say in the evening. If I stream, I usually do it in the afternoon or evenings. Hi, Amit. It works, it's live. I'm glad it's working, Marco. Yeah, regular time of life, I would say, Manish. It's usually, like I said, it's usually in the evening, so after work, because during work hours, obviously, I don't stream. At least, I mean, I did this morning, but it wasn't my work hours. It was before my work hours, so I guess it was okay that I streamed. I was a little bit earlier than my usual work hours, but yeah, I usually do stream in the evenings. Sorry, I'm using you guys as my mirror right now. Just got a headache, so I'm trying to not have my hair up. So if you want to stick around, everyone, we are cooking for my dog right now. I just decided that spontaneously because my dog ran out of his food. So why not? I have to do it anyways. I'm not super motivated, but I would procrastinate if I didn't. V8 Benson, what is that? Thanks, sir. Let her cook. I will be cooking, sir. He is so annoying. It's the worst part of having long hair. You want to have it down because it gives you a headache if you always put it up. But if you put it down, it's annoying. So I guess we'll just deal with the headache, y'all. All right. I almost cleaned my kitchen, so it's almost done. So what we will do right now is we'll have a little bit of zucchini. Let me see if I have any more vegetables. Yay, I get carrots. So we'll use carrots, we use zucchini for my dog's food. Everyone that has hopped on, I'm gonna cook some oats in here. My appetite as I was sitting on porch. Now you're good. Hi Christopher, you're blue now, yay. And you got a little screwdriver next to you. Yes, I'm using my sweater to wipe the stove. Don't mind me. It's going into the wash anyways. Because I ran out of dish towels, so I have to do laundry tonight. Yay. It's a great way to spend your Sunday, by the way. To work early, get up at 5, and then finish your Sunday strong by doing laundry and cooking your dog's meal prep. Luckily, I'm off tomorrow, so tomorrow will be my actual Sunday. We're adding a cup of water just to the pan. Also, the most important question, Christopher, did you sweep your porch this morning, or did you already sweep your porch today? I have to ask for my German ancestors. And thank you, Sir Och, I appreciate that. It is cooking time now, yes, Manish. Spontaneously, for my dog, not for myself, but my dog first and then I come, right? That's just how it works. My grandparents always taught me that. They had chickens and ducks and a very obnoxious goose that would always bite me when I picked up the eggs from the chickens. For some reason, they had a goose in there that was like a terrible. I love all animals, but this goose will always be on my list of animals I didn't like because she just attacked people for no reason. Geese are just rough. Okay, I'll do 2 cups. By the way, I got this from the Renaissance Festival. Isn't that so cute? It's like real ceramic, and it's like really cute with this little thing here. I love the colors. I need to do some what's it called? When you make your own mugs with clay, pottery. I want to do that. I want to do a course. It'd be so fun. Our favorite kitchen gadget. I feel like I use this every single time. It's almost ridiculous. So I used it this morning. I used it yesterday, and it's like my grater. But yeah, that's very cool that you're sitting on your porch, Christopher. That's that must be nice now in the evening, even though it's probably still very hot outside. I cut my hair today to 1.5 millimeters. All is good for 8 weeks now. Nice. I wish I could do it like that. Although I did cut my own hair today, or yesterday actually. At least it seems even. That's all that matters. I was just over my hair being too long, so I just cut off a little bit. So yeah, Marco, I'm the same team of cutting my hair myself now. I have a great friend that is a hairdresser, but I was just too lazy to make an appointment, and I will definitely eventually go and have it done professionally, but for now, cutting it myself was good enough. Where's the wash your hands guy? I hope Honey.Oscar is gonna complain that I didn't wash my hands, even though I was just in the sink washing everything, so my hands are probably pretty clean already. But yeah, I know, Marco, wasn't that so much fun having him around, or her, I don't know if it was him or her. It sounded like a him for some reason, I don't know why. So we'll add our steel cut oats to the water, because Oscar loves his oats. A little more. So Oscar will eat oatsies. I might have to add more water. So let's see, everyone. What did you all do today? I know, Marco, you watered the plants, right? Angela's still out of the house. So you're taking care of her plants, making sure everything turns into a jungle out there. But her plants look amazing. I'm so thrilled to have my own garden one day. So just seeing your garden and everything growing made me very happy to see, and I could watch that kind of stuff forever. So if you did like a 50-minute video of that, walking around showing all the plants, I would definitely make myself a cup of tea and watch it. Have you planned on making any long format videos again, Marco? By the way. Also, I hope Shazep, or Shazep, I think Shazep is how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, is having a good camping trip. I think you told us about it yesterday, right? Love the smell of hickory smoked bacon in the morning. Oh yes, bacon smells definitely delicious. Not just in the morning, it's just always just very cozy. It's kind of like a coffee smell. It's just something very homey, isn't it? Thanks, Amit. I dusted the princess with a microfiber cloth this morning before I got too hot. Oh, nice, with the microfiber cloth. If you ever feel super bored, Marco, and you feel like you want to drive all the way down to Tennessee to clean our car, feel free to do that. I'll pay you with some chips frisch next time when I come back from Germany. Low carbon footprint despite 13. Nice. I will try my best to improve my English. Very good. Amit, I like Grey Goose. I haven't had Grey Goose, I think. Maybe I did, but I can't remember if I ever had. The smell of fresh hickory nuts in the fall time of the season is an amazing smell. Our sense of smells are so amazing and miraculously amazing. Oh yes, definitely. And the crazy part for me is that the brain connects smells with memories, and you can, even without smelling something, your head will still remember how something smells. Isn't that so cool? So even if you lost your sense of smell, you'd hopefully still be able to remember something, how something smelled, or even tasted like. Well, yeah, same with taste. If you see something, you immediately know how it tastes. Like your mind will just recall how it tastes. I think that is so crazy to think about. That memory doesn't just work for thoughts and situations or moments, but also for smell and taste. It's so cool. And hickory nuts, I never had hickory nuts. So what are hickory nuts, Christopher? Are hickory nuts just the same as acorns, or is it similar? There's some advisors doing this. Grey goose. Or someone's informing Marco about something. Grey goose, what is? Oopsie. Almost blocked. We all want to broaden our language and backgrounds varies. I agree. That's why it is great. There's so many people from different countries here, especially with all those crazy wars going on right now. I feel like it is nice to have people from different countries with different religions and backgrounds, and to see how everyone gets along. If you really want to, everyone just being nice and polite and understanding. That could be such a nice place. So, yeah, Marco, but like you asked me earlier, why I started YouTube. I never thought about live streaming. I never had that intended for myself, just because I first never thought about that, and I just randomly started a live stream not too long ago. I think the first time I started live streaming was like 6 months ago, and it's just such a fun and more interactive way to hang out with everyone and get to know everyone, because you can get to know people with the comments, and you see like the same people coming back, and you just form some sort of friendship. But I feel like it's easier to have a friendship with people on the live streams, just because we can talk more one-on-one, or you can talk back. So I think that's a great tool. So knowing how cool live streams are or can be, it's definitely another reason why I love YouTube. It's just so versatile, and it's cool that you can do community posts too, just for updates and all. So I just got everything here. Right, howdy, Christopher. Enjoy your evening. Yay, we got a howdy. You sound like you might be from the south, Sir Uch. Am I right? Or are you also from Ohio? That'd be funny. If you're also from Ohio, there's something going on here. Then I'll develop my own conspiracy theory if you're all from Ohio. Then my stream probably just gets shown to people from Ohio. But yeah, nice to meet you, Sir Uch. Welcome to the channel. We're glad to have you here. A nice person, a normal person that's being respectful and nice. It's always refreshing. People with manners are pretty rare nowadays, so I always do appreciate them when I see one. I'm gonna start with this carrot. Then we got 3 more carrots, so bear with me, all. Or don't. Please don't feel forced to bear with me if you don't want to watch me grate carrots. You certainly don't have to, but I'm sure you are aware of that. Everyone is here voluntarily and not against their will, I hope. Or if they are, please text help in the chat right now if anyone's holding you against your will. Sheesh. I'm cooking for Oscar, so don't get too excited.
Not for Oscar?
I'm gonna ask you, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just letting you know. The hubby came and he was like, shoo. I mean, you saw it.
But they didn't see it.
Look at us looking cute after our nap. We got the nap here, and we don't care.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. It looks cute.
It's not bad.
No long format educational videos, lots of work and nobody watches them. Oh, Marco, I 100% agree. I know you guys watch my vlogs and stuff, so I'm so grateful, and I still love making vlogs no matter how many people watch them, so that won't change. I'm not doing it for the clicks. It's just a passion of mine. But a lot of work goes into videos, especially if you do so much research. For me, it's more like editing and the filming process, and I'll be showing the goods.
The non-existent muscles.
Yeah, right. Ask me. I'm the one with the non-existent muscles at the moment. I used to be really muscular, but yeah. I 100% understand Marco with the work, and yeah, it's not paying off.
So true.
So true. It is true. You know how much work goes into making videos, and then there's like
videos.
1.5 people watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I come down there, that's probably 40 to 50 gallons of fuel. Oh yeah, but your car.
Really?
We need to visit Ohio, by the way, Schatzi.
Why would we visit Ohio?
Okay, everyone from Ohio, my husband just said, why would we visit Ohio? So please go crazy in the chat and let us know.
It's like, yeah, why would you visit Ohio?
No, they live in Ohio for a reason.
No, man.
I mean, Marco is probably not the biggest known fan of Ohio. He's definitely doing like the opposite of advertising.
Marco is the only person that likes Ohio.
Yeah, Marco loves Ohio.
He loves the weather.
His favorite state. Even my husband knows that you love it.
He loves the scenery of
Hey, the
beautiful
people,
Ohio.
The great people here are from Ohio.
The what people?
The great people here are from Ohio.
The great people?
The great.
The great.
Not great, but the great people. With E-A.
The grays.
The grays.
Getting off the gray lizard.
Don't listen. No, hickory trees are different than acorns. Do you know hickory nuts? Hickory trees? How are they? Oh, you don't? Oh, of course not. You and your trees. I mean you. But you know acorns. Yeah, but not hickory, so that's probably not very common here, I guess. And I prefer not to drive freeways, stress me out. What's freeway, what's highway and freeway, what's the difference?
Oh.
What's the difference, Mark, between freeway and highway? Perfect would be something like Zoom meetings with bi-directional video and audio. Yeah, I agree. Or that, did we talk about that not too long ago, Marco? The streams where you can just invite certain people into the stream and not anyone that's no trolls would be able to get in, so you can just have a civilized conversation. Perfect would be something like, wait a minute, the 7th anniversary, Jack Daniels whiskey, what is absolutely. You're from the Bay Area. Nice. That's Bay Area is like Maine.
California.
California, that's what I meant. Of course.
The
Maine.
Bay.
Maine.
The Bay.
Everyone knows that the Bay Area is California.
It is California, isn't it?
See, now you made me look silly. If I was right, I feel like the Bay Area. Sir Uch, if you could please tell us where the Bay Area is, because we both have different opinions. I thought the Bay Area was like Maine or Massachusetts up there. Ohio, where everyone is related to everyone. Oh, that's like, yeah.
Ohio is what?
Where everyone is related to everyone.
No.
That's more like Alabama. Like, obviously it's not true, but it's just like the stereotype or that joke everyone's making. I think Alabama must be pretty beautiful. It must be super green, isn't it? Have you been there?
Where?
Alabama?
Not in a long time.
When's the last time you was there?
12?
12? 2012?
Oh.
Oh, when you were 12.
Oh, 12.
You visit family, right? Oh, didn't you go on vacation there?
No, yeah. We just went to see my granddad.
Silicon Valley? Wait, the Bay Area is not Silicon Valley, is it? Hickory nuts are different than acorns. Are we about that? Ohio here? Yes, we got the Ohio gang here in chat. Stay out of. Marcus says stay out of Ohio. This is a warning.
Why?
Why, Marco?
I'm just
If
kidding.
you can elaborate, yeah, you know, it's a black hole that sucks everyone in and you never get out again. It's like a big pothole, Ohio. You just get stuck in there and you never make it out.
Part of Ohio. If you're like in Cincinnati or
Marco, how far is Cincinnati away? And Christopher, how far are you from Cincinnati? You're more close to Columbus, right?
yeah. So there's Columbus, Cincinnati,
I think
Toledo,
Christopher's close to Cleveland, if I'm not wrong.
Cleveland. There's a lot of big cities
Oh,
in
see?
Ohio.
Christopher says he loves Ohio. He likes the weather and having all the seasons, I think. And he does gardening a lot, so I think it's good for gardening with all the rain going on. So I assume your husband will love it too. See? I think we should go to Ohio one day.
Ask them what they think about
It's not too late yet. What do you guys think about Indiana? So my husband is from the close to Canadian border. He's like from all the way up there. So he's a northern guy, a Yankee. Hi, Funny! Yay! We got the whole gang here except for Shuriken. Highway will have signals. Freeway won't have them. That's the difference. Oh, South California. Oh, that's the Bay Area. You were right. California. San Francisco. Nice. Very cool. So, Sir Uch, you're from California. Marco loves California. He lived in California before. Hubby's here. How's it going? It's going well. Hubby is eating his dates. What a weird thing to say. I'm eating my date. But yeah, I'm not his date, luckily, so I'm good. Hi, Bo. Where is your husband from? So my husband is from all the way here, the tippy top of Indiana, so from the northern Indiana.
From Michigan border.
The Michigan border, Christopher. Gotta run YouTube video this morning, just popped up. Really? Again? Oh no, I'm sorry, Marco. I hope you can figure it out. Oh man. But yeah, it's going well. Funny, I've been up early this morning. I made some potato pancakes again. Yeah, this morning for work. And then I made sandwiches for work, for the meeting. Yeah, it's a leftover potato pancake. And yeah, just chill day at work and nothing crazy going on. How about yourself, Funny? Let's hear. How was your day? Did you go on your 50-mile walk already today? I couldn't motivate myself. I really wish I could. In Germany, I do. In Germany, I naturally walk that much all the time. But if I have to force myself to leisurely walk without having to go from A to B, it takes me a little bit more to motivate myself. Hey, Bo, wie geht's? How are you doing? When did you get more mods? I got Christopher on board with the moderation. Let me know, Bo, if you want to be a mod. I'll gladly make you a mod. I just said it earlier, I will only make people mods that know me well and that know my values and have been here for a while. So if you want to, I'd love to make you a mod, but you definitely don't have to. Or yeah, I know it's stressful, so just enjoy the stream and without the work. That's probably what I would want to do. How rude. Sorry, that was the husband, Bo, don't listen. I love southern India, especially of Indianapolis. Awesome cornfields and beautiful ranches. Have you been to the southern Indianapolis? We drove through it, Funny, to see his family in the north, so we will have to go through the whole Indiana, but it's, it looked nice, it looked very peaceful, for sure. He's familiar with steel towns. Steel towns? You're not?
I have no idea what that is.
Probably steel production up there in Indiana.
Not where I'm from.
No? Is it the ghost towns, those steel towns? Christopher, are the steel towns like ghost towns? Hi, good morning, watching from Japan. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
That's all I know.
I think Ohio is good morning, right? If I'm not wrong. Hello. To Sabu. She has a cute dog. Her name is Sabu.
Cool.
Sabu-chan.
I feel like everybody from Japan has a Shiba, you know?
Well, they're cute. I get it. Can you pick up Oscar real quick? He's trying to jump off the bed. I can hear it. I hear him making sounds over there. I'm okay too, Bo. I'm glad you're doing okay too. How is the weather in Britain? Is it crazy like here? Is it just hot and terrible? I mean, it's not terrible. It's just so hot. The man of the hour. Check, mommy cooking for you. Mommy cooking. Shiva, she goes, Sabu. Hi, Sabu-chan. Oh, oishi? Oishi? Oishi desu. Oh, carrot? You want some? Oscar's helping me cook. He's a great help in the kitchen. You're a great help with everything, I know. Flat ears. Cute. Kawaii. You're kawaii, Oscar. Sabu says you're kawaii. Arigato.
Northern Indiana is just like trailer factories now.
Trailer factories,
That's
really?
like the big money maker over there.
Those sloppy ears, yeah, I agree. Ohio. Nice. Yeah, I was right. It is good morning.
Anyway.
It's so hot too. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, Faye Channel. Sorry, Faye. I just call you Faye. Steel towns are from Pennsylvania. Oh, hey, Bo. Okay, thanks for asking.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Bloomington area.
Yeah, that sounds right. Pennsylvania.
Bloomington. Okay. My day was good, Bo. I just got up really excellent burp, by the way. People are commenting on your burp, so I'm glad. The man in the chat think it was excellent, I guess.
Thank you for
So one day Shuriken was rating your burps. He was like, this was a 6 out of 10. And then you had like a real nasty one. It was a 10 out of 10, he even said.
Thank you, fellow man.
So the husband says, thank you, follow man. Yeah, of course, Bill. You can be a mod. I'd love to. Having some female empowerment here.
Boo.
Woo!
Boo.
Hey. Bo's great, okay? Sending hearts back to you, Fee, by the way. The way he belched, that was a good word for it. That wasn't even a burp, that was a belch. Belched, he's making the German wife proud. Is he? Yeah, that was a good one. Ah, cute. Northern Indiana was steel country and industrial powerhouse for years. I can see that. Not much going on up there, so they just used that for the steel production, I bet. My channel is under... Oh no, I'm sorry, Marco. Keep it safe and hold down the fort on your YouTube.
What's wrong with this channel?
He just got some like warnings, like a strike or something, I guess. So I don't know, Marco. Do you know for what? Was it like a new thing that you posted? Oh shoot! I forgot to add the chicken to his oats. I'll be right back, guys. The hobby is holding down the fort. Also, there's some wheat food in here, Shanti, for you if you want to eat.
Where?
Here. My leftovers.
Screw lentils.
You eating the quinoa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. Quinoa. What is that? Hot sauce?
It's lentil soup with quinoa.
I got Oscar the organic chicken breast. I was on sale, so. Bo says hi to Ami's man. Man, oh, she knows the German spelling. How cute.
So cute.
Very cool. Kata, we got Kata here.
You left me the fries.
Let's see, I did. But that's cool to learn, Christopher. Learning something about America, very nice. We love female empowerment, yes. So real, I agree. It's Kata from Germany. Glad you are doing well. Greetings. Oh, Kata from Germany. If you're the Kata I think you are. Yay.
Who's that?
I think Kata. It might be my friend Kata from Germany.
Katarina?
But if you're not, Katarina, yeah. If you're not, then
Hi, Katarina.
I'm also welcoming you here, and I'm glad you're here. No matter which Kata you are, but I haven't talked to my friend Kata in a while, so shame on me. But I definitely miss you.
Is that the one with kids?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're so sweet.
Is that the one that plays D&D?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And I can't wait for next time when we have like a normal vacation in Germany, like where we have time to actually do something,
Never.
to come visit her. I would love to do that.
So I was talking to Trayvon.
About?
He just made it sound super easy to get enrolled in university. For
Well,
veterans.
it is.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I thought it was a hassle.
No, why would? It's for free.
Yeah.
For you.
No.
With the GI Bill.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm doing, I'm cooking the oats right now. I'm putting chicken into the water. Don't. Hold on with your fat fingers.
You're not fat.
Fatty, like grease fingers.
You're not that either.
No, you spelled that right, Bo. Man with two N. That's the German version of saying man. You should get a job as AI moderation testing system. Yes, Marco, you should. We all need that. It was a harmless joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, the YouTubes doesn't know what's harmless and what isn't, and they can't really distinguish.
What was
And
the joke?
I'm not gonna say it here. I don't want to get strike.
I want to know. What the
No,
joke
you're gonna ruin my chat. No, I'm not.
is. Oh.
Anything nice, man. Why does Ami turn a little shy and coy around the hubby? Am I? No.
Shy and quiet.
Calling me out here, friend. So-called friend.
I'm just so masculine and tough.
Oh,
where
I'm
she
so
gets
scared.
intimidated.
Intimidated, that's the right word. Didn't come to my mind. Sorry.
She just feels the testosterone coming into the room.
Yeah, my whole attitude changes. I'm like, oh, male power.
Immediately becomes submissive.
Yeah, immediately. Alpha is here. Watch out, everyone. Don't say anything wrong.
This is what peak male fitness looks like.
Yeah, I haven't been in the gym in a while now. You're right. She is. It's Kata. Oh, how cute. Yay. Kata is a great friend of mine. She and I studied together and lived in the same town for long. And we didn't, or I'm just speaking for myself, I didn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Back then it was so normal to live in the same town with all my friends that I didn't I took it for granted, if that makes sense. So, after university I'd just be like chilling at home, doing my homework, just hanging out by myself. But now, what would I give to live with all my friends in the same town, just to be able to hang out and have some tea together, play some games together. But yeah, the live streams are also great to just talk to many friends at the same time, which is cool too, so yeah. But yeah, seeing people in person is just a different level. And
Is Kata still in the chat?
Huh?
Is she still in the chat?
Yeah, I think so. Might be. Yeah, I think. Let me see. Oh, she said something about D&D. Let me get to the comment. Whoever saw it can confirm it was harmless. I haven't seen that one. I think I've been streaming since you uploaded it. I think. You guys volunteer fans now?
Is what?
Volunteer fans now? Are you a volunteer fan?
No.
No?
No.
Is that like a team in Indiana?
Tennessee University.
Oh, Tennessee. Oh, oops. No, not really. I don't really watch any sports, Christopher. I know, disappointing, but I didn't get into any sports.
Cricket household, thank you.
Yeah, we love cricket. No, I'm kidding, but we don't really watch sports much. Do you watch any sports, Christopher? Here we go. 1 week and no posting and no uploading. Now I am kind of. You get a blog for 1 week. Ugh, great.
Lame.
And I want to have my gardening posts. YouTube sometimes limit my shorts for no reason. They do. Yeah, I think you can only have 3 shorts per day, Bo. I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. I never upload many shorts, so I don't know exactly. Hold on, don't.
Oh no. Oh,
9. Please don't. Please don't click anything.
I'm clicking stuff.
Yeah, he's clicking stuff for no reason. Like he just puts his finger on it and
What a
he's
green
like,
background, you know.
yeah, that looks really good now. So this is what you gotta deal with now.
This looks cool.
So I have no idea how to turn it off. Or I actually do, I think, here. Okay, back to normal, everyone.
Whoops.
Just don't touch it. Man with 3 N is a typo. Yeah, man with 3 N is not German anymore, but 2 N is good. And I'm sorry they're limiting your shorts, Bo. Miss you too, and the kids will love to meet you too. Have to go back to sleep now, but nice to see you two happy and healthy. Let's talk soon and hope to see you soon. And hope you enjoy D&D. Oh, thank you. Good night, Katha. Gute Nacht nach Deutschland. Und ja, ich freue mich auf jeden Fall, wenn ich deine Kinder kennenlernen darf. Und bin schon sehr, sehr gespannt darauf. Und es wird auch endlich mal Zeit.
German, but she actually doesn't.
Und ja, ich hoffe, dass ich das bald hinkriege. Irgendwann dieses Jahr noch. Aber ich sag dir Bescheid. Und genau, ich rufe dich einfach mal an. Und ja, wir enjoyen D&D auf jeden Fall. Sehr, sehr viel. The hubby likes the D&D and I just started it and it's really fun. Gute Nacht, Katha. Intimidated or like fireflies in the belly. I don't know about that. Funny things I have fireflies in my belly when I see you.
What?
Funny things I have fireflies in my belly when I see you.
I don't know about that.
Or him, I don't know, maybe he has the fireflies when he sees you.
I can see that.
What are you eating, Army's man? Anything nice? No, I'm just cooking for Oscar, Bo. You know how Oscar is always top priority, and then we just eat the scrapes. We just eat something, I don't know, nothing fancy. The hobby's not a priority, that's what he said. But the dog sure is. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm kidding. I cook for you too sometimes. More when I'm working, I'm not, but I'm trying. I can't see the shirt anymore. Oh, the short. I was like, what shirt are we talking about? I was like, don't I have my shirt on anymore? Uh-oh. 7 days doing something different, then I guess. I guess maybe there was a call from YouTube to focus on something else that you like to do. So, yeah, you never know. The YouTube has its own mind. Being obliterated. Maybe careful what you post. Yeah. Like I said, I agree with Bo. Obviously, you should post what you want to post and what you enjoy, but YouTube can't distinguish. Can I have a sip?
Nope.
Please. Almost done.
You can finish it.
Thank you that I can finish just a little sip.
You're welcome.
That's so nice.
Oh, I
But-
thought this was for the board.
Yeah, I'll do it next time. I didn't have time since I had to do that little public speaking. You can. Is it green now or are these my meds? That was just your meds, Marco. It definitely wasn't green. I mean by limits, it lets me post it, but it says the short's limited on my end. Oh. If the outreach is limited, it might be, it could be the music that you're using. Sometimes it doesn't show that in many countries, so it says it's limited. Could be multiple reasons, or if you post someone like a public person, like some fan content, it might also happen because of that. You'd have to look into the little printed stuff. Do you say little printed stuff? What do you call that? The little, you know, the little text that you get with like a contract, a little print. What do you call that?
Fine print.
The fine print. So yeah, I don't know exactly how the rules work. To Katha. It does let me post more than 3 times a day. Oh, okay, cool. I did not know it would. I thought it was limited to 3, but okay. Learn something new. The screen looks like someone is watching you while tripping in the moonlight like ice road truckers. Ice road truckers? Funny. And that's why we're friends. I used to watch ice road truckers when I was younger. It was a TV channel, German TV channel was called D-Max. And they had a lot of ice road truckers, Alaskan ice road truckers. Some car stuff that I enjoyed watching. Or just like gold diggers. Like actual gold, not the female gold diggers. Is your workplace it probably is funny, but yeah, that's definitely was a little scary yesterday to get those news what's happening right now. That yeah, we jumped into that whole political situation with them, and we'll see where it goes, I guess. But it definitely is, to answer that, funny. Logging out and then in now. If you don't see me in a minute, I am blocked. Oh, okay. I hope you aren't, Marco. We need you here. Just a couple of folks playing with firecrackers. Oh yeah, yeah, bro. It's probably not. Although it will probably be in the news in the UK and everywhere right now, but I totally understand if people don't watch the news, because I try not to do it. But yesterday was just such a big news that I was forced to watch the news, basically, if that makes sense. So it's just some situation going on right now. Yeah. If you look up News America, you will immediately see it if you want to. Not a worthy knowing news anyway. Yeah, it's just sometimes it's better not to know it, honestly, because otherwise it just makes you scared. Because yesterday I was a little scared. I do watch a bit of news. I watch a little bit sometimes. When I was younger, I would just watch news with my parents if they watched the news. So I would just,
I got the trash.
Oh no, that's mean. Colton said he got the trash and he put Oscar in a little trash bag. That is so mean. You're not trash, Oscar. 9. You feel offended? You feel offended? I know you are. It's okay. He's being very rude to you. I know that you cannot do that. No, don't talk to him. Fundy says, hubby. Hi, Fundy. Hi. You're not trash, Oscar. I apologize on his behalf, okay? Your chicken is almost done, good sir. Are you ready to consume it? Are you ready to devour? Aw, thanks, Christopher. Y'all are beautiful too, says Oscar. I watch news to know what I shouldn't be focusing on. Yeah, that's a good point. A good way to describe it. What do you mean? Yeah, that's a good question. Oscar is real. I think he'd be offended if he was called garbage. Trash just feels like his call sign. Oh, garbage. He'd be like, that's not how we say it here in Tennessee. It's not called garbage. It's called trash. How's my southern accent? He said not good. Come on, it's not that bad. That's a good boy. I agree. I would love to get Oscar some little boots. Some boots from Nashville, some tiny little boots, and a cowboy hat. So he can finally make a little shorts. And he's like, I got my boots. I got my hat. I'm bringing country back. Yeehaw. Wait, that's just a dream of mine. Everyone got a dream, right? But Oscar will never wear boots, so it will stay a dream. But yeah, a girl can have dreams. I'm cutting, those floppy ears, and they're so cute. It's my favorite. Oscar's floppy ears is so, when he walks in a park and his ears just flopping, it's just, makes my heart open up. So I get the chicken breast here, but it's so big, so I'm gonna cut it into half, so it cooks through a little faster. And then, once this is cooked in the oats, the reason I'm cooking it in the oats, in the water with the oats, is that it will create this kind of chicken broth, you know. I like to use bones, like a bone chicken, not the deboned chicken, because the broth will just be better. But I bought what was on sale, and it was the chicken breast this time. So let me finish cooking this real quick, and then I can show you guys Oscar eat his food, because that's always our favorite part, at least my favorite part. Apologies for the UK English. I was taught in the King's and not the Yankee style. I was too funny. So when I first got here, I would call cookies biscuits. I would call my pants trousers. And I would always, my husband would always make fun of me for saying trousers. I would say biscuits. I would say scones to biscuits, and just that stuff, and garbage instead of trash. I would say the same. Trash is just rubbish for UK. Oh, okay, so you say rubbish more than garbage. I got that. I'll go now because it's late for you, Bo. Tschüss. Tschüss, Bo. Gute Nacht. Und Amis Mann. He's playing video games now, but I'll say good night on his behalf. Pants is trousers. Yeah, honestly, I want to go back to saying trousers. I like the word trousers. I like it better than pants. So I think I'm gonna go back to my original ways and call it trousers. Tschüss, Bo. It was good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us, and I hope you'll get some good sleep and you have a great new week tomorrow. It's already Monday tomorrow. How did that happen? Bye, Bo. Yeah, that's right. Good night, Bo. Gute Nacht. Schlaf gut. Sleep well, my friend. Yo. So yeah, while the chicken is boiling, let the chicken cook through, take it out, put it on a chopping board so I can cut it into little pieces, put the carrots into the broth so they will cook through a little bit, and then I'm gonna make Oscar a little portion of food, and then we can watch him eat, and I'll let you go your ways. Trousers, biscuits, pavement. Yes, pavement. I still say pavement, and I say garage and not garage. Motorway. Exactly. Petrol. For trunk. Thank you for trunk. I love that. Oh man, I wish Alex was here. Alex is also from the UK, and he told me what you call a place where you get fish and chips. Did he say chippy? I think he said chippy, and I thought it was just such a great word. Lift, yes. What else? There's definitely some interesting words. I watched a very British show on my way back from Germany on a plane, because for some reason Lufthansa had a very interesting media film selection and show selection. Hi Louis. Herzl, hola, 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 hola. That was probably the most German pronunciation ever. But yeah, the film and show selection was very much designed for, I mean, it was a German aircraft, so it makes sense thinking about it, Lufthansa. It was targeted towards a very certain audience, like people that go to the theater or the opera. So it was more like educational TV. Hi Night Owl. Ich bin in Amerika, bin aber aus Deutschland, und wir sind in Tennessee. Hier ist es noch relativ früh am Abend, also auch nicht mehr so früh, aber es ist noch hell. Und ich bin froh, dass es endlich Abend ist, weil es sehr, sehr heiß ist. Wir haben Hitzewelle, aber ich habe gehört, dass ihr in Deutschland auch Hitzewelle habt. Also ja, ich bin gerade erst aus Deutschland zurück. Ich war vor einer Woche noch in Deutschland. und bin zum Glück der Hitzewelle entwischt, aber jetzt haben wir hier auch eine. Also ja, überall Hitze aktuell. Wo bist du her, Night Owl? I think your Tennessee accent is good for a foreign year, but for a native speaker it doesn't add up really. I can see that. Yeah, I can see how that would make sense. And I'm working on it, so give me another year and you won't even recognize me no more. Sehr warm, aber noch recht angenehm. Okay, dann. Klingt gut, München. Wenigstens habt ihr in München keine hohe Luftfeuchte wie hier. Hi Tobi, welcome back. Hey, wir haben 2 Deutsche im Stream jetzt gerade und Christopher versteht auch ein bisschen Deutsch. Er war eine Zeit lang in Deutschland. Ja, in Deutschland ist es wenigstens nicht so feucht wie hier in Amerika. Die Luftfeuchte hier ist ungefähr bei 80 bis 90% oder 95% teilweise. Also sehr, sehr extrem. My German audience, I agree. I'm so glad we got some German folks here sometimes. Ich hoffe, ihr beide hattet einen schönen Tag. Danke, Tobi. Ja, den hatten wir war eigentlich sehr schön. Ich hoffe, du hattest auch einen schönen Tag und eine gute Nacht nach Deutschland. Es ist schon spät bei euch. Ja, das stimmt. Und Night Owl, dein Name sagt schon, dass du eine Nachteule bist, denke ich mal. Und deswegen noch wach bist. Arbeitest du Nachtschicht oder bist du generell einfach Night Owl? I'm gonna cut Oscar's chicken. So in case anyone is joined, I'm cooking for my dog. Even though I haven't ate anything myself today, anything normal. I only had ice cream because it was so hot today, so I wasn't hungry. You know, when it's hot outside, you don't really crave anything. So yeah, but I should still eat something normal and not just ice cream, since I'm not 12 years old. Yeah, we're gonna serve Oscar his food now in a second. So I'm gonna put all the chicken pieces here on this board. Richtig, Nachtschicht. Oh je, Nachtschicht auch anstrengend. Das wäre, glaube ich, echt hart für mich. Ich habe jetzt erst vor kurzem ein paar Nächte hinter mir in Deutschland. Als mein Vater im Krankenhaus lag, musste ich im Krankenhaus Nachtschicht einlegen und habe ihn quasi am Bett bewacht. Schaut, dass alles gut ist. Und mir vorzustellen, dass ich das jeden Tag machen müsste, das wäre schon krass. Da habe ich echt Respekt vor. Respect for everyone working night shift. Especially in the care, not industry, but caretakers and all those people. Fast 3 a.m. Ah ja, klar, ist schon 8 hier. Or you should just talk in English accent with a little bit of Manchester and people will think you're exotic, right? Funny, by the way, have you watched the movie 28 Years Later now? Or yet? I feel like my hair is just doing something today and not being cooperative, but who cares? It is such a great movie. Everyone, wenn ihr Zombie-Filme mögt, oder apokalyptische Filme oder britische Filme, 20 years later, please watch it. It's so good. I'm obsessed. I'm a little bit of a movie fan, and this is definitely going down in British history, in my opinion. Hi, Koskun. Hello. And yeah, I would love to speak with a Manchester accent. Funny, but I don't think I can. I don't want to make a fool of myself. My Tennessee accent is already ridiculous enough, so I'm not trying to speak with a Manchester accent. But I would love to. If I could pick an accent that I have, it would be probably Manchester or Liverpool. I think it's just so cool. I actually had a really good friend, and he lived close to Manchester, and he had a great accent. I loved listening to his accent. His name was Paddy. Paddy, how else would it be if you're from Manchester, right? Lebst du schon lange in den USA und wie war dein erstes Mal im Supermarkt in den USA, wo alles so groß ist von den Verpackungen? Sehr gute Frage. Ich bin seit 3 Jahren ungefähr in den USA, also noch nicht so lange. Und mein erstes Mal im Supermarkt war definitiv sehr overwhelming, sag ich mal. Alles sehr groß. Es gibt keine Chips mit Paprikageschmack, also komm bloß nicht hierher. Das war sehr enttäuschend, muss ich sagen, weil die ganze Chips-Aisle, also Selektion von Chips, ist so riesengroß und kein einziges Paprika dabei. Enttäuschend. Ja, alles andere kann man auf jeden Fall in sehr großen Verpackungen kaufen. Go big or go home, sagt man hier. Man spart ein bisschen Geld, wenn man in großen Verpackungen kauft. Aber generell der Supermarkt, wie groß er war. We just talked about supermarket, my first experience in a supermarket in America when I came here the first time. And I said I was very disappointed that they don't have chips with paprika flavor. So, and even though there are so many chips varieties and such a big selection of things, so I was definitely missing some very German things. So I think I want to make a series, because I do upload videos too. I do vlogs or just videos where I talk about certain things. So I feel like I need to make a series where I talk about my life in America as a German, things that are special here compared to Germany, or things that are for Americans that are weird that we have in Germany. So I filmed a little bit when I was back in Germany. So now I just gotta edit it. So it's always the most fun part. I love making videos, but it's just a lot of work. I do plan to. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear. I need to rewatch the first 2 once again. Yeah, that's a good idea to rewatch them. But even if you don't, you can just jump right back in because it's its own story. Did Eastern Germany change a lot after the unification of Germany? I always wondered, and I know this was years ago. Well, it probably changed a lot from when you knew it or saw it. So correct me if I'm wrong, meine deutschen Freunde hier. Aber ja, East Germany changed after the unification. So Western Germany had a solidarity tax. You know what I mean, we had a tax that Western Germany had to pay. We had to pay more taxes than Eastern Germany. And with that tax, we would help Eastern Germany to rebuild its infrastructure and just make up for what they had to go through, even though you can't really make up for that, but just to help them. And yeah, I think it did change a lot. I wasn't there back then, so I can't really say since I'm not old enough to know that. But from what I heard, at least, a lot of it has changed. And unfortunately, when we talk about nationalism, there's more there in Eastern Germany still. So you'll find more right-wing people in that area than you would find in Western Germany. I mean, they are both in West and East, so you'll find both anywhere, but they're more concentrated in the East, so that's one of the biggest differences, I would say. And other than that, I think living there might still be cheaper, but I'm not fully sure. I haven't been there in a while. The last time I've been to Eastern Germany, I mean, it is not Eastern Germany anymore, but I've been up there in the area that used to be that part. It was pretty cheap, and it's a while ago though, but it's a nice area. It's definitely worth a trip, and great campsites, and you got the East Sea up there. It's really beautiful. A lot of nature too. How was it for you, Christopher, when you were back there, back then, as an American? Were you scared at any time, or how was that as not German? Ja, man muss sich dran gewöhnen. Privatleben kann man vergessen, aber im Großen und Ganzen, wenn man sich gewöhnt hat, geht es schon, ist halt von Typ zu Typ anders. Ja, klar, das verstehe ich. Man gewöhnt sich wahrscheinlich an alles am Ende. Und ja, ist auf jeden Fall nicht jeder dafür gemacht. Da muss man schon stark sein, sag ich mal, mental und so. Ja, toll, dass du das kannst, auf jeden Fall. Und how's life in Munich, by the way? To everyone in America, Munich is one of the most expensive areas in Germany to live. So, Nidal, you're the second person from Munich. My friend that I went to university with was here in the chat earlier, and she lives in Munich as well. And I just know that everything is just horrendously expensive. But I'm the one to talk. In America, everything is expensive too. So I feel like America is just like, imagine the whole country being Munich, basically. Very expensive here. Although there's more expensive and less expensive areas here, so you definitely would want to stay away from California when it comes to money. But I heard it is really beautiful, so yeah, there's a reason why people move there and why it's expensive. Yeah, I already read that. Thank you for explaining this. Not scared, just seen oppressed areas in Eastern Germany, and I always wanted them to be free and prosperous. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that must be really hard. When you were there, that you couldn't change the situation, and you would see the whole thing going down the drain, and yeah, you were there on duty, doing your thing, and couldn't change anything politically because we're just normal people. So yeah, that must not have been easy for you. But it probably taught you many things, right? Or made you value the things that you had in your country. I could imagine. So maybe it just gave you a really good perspective on your own life. I feel like sometimes we need to see some screwed up things to value our own life and appreciate that. Things that we take for granted. I mean, most people here in the Western world take things like freedom and peace and just being able to hang out, eat ice cream like I did, without worrying about anything. Still too hot. I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. Thank you, sir. This is for my dog, unfortunately, but it actually does smell really good. I can smell the carrots and the chicken, so it's basically like a chicken soup. So yeah, I mean, it is human grade food. It's just oats, water, chicken, carrots, and zucchini. So I could technically eat it, probably not out of my dog's bowl, but yeah. Still, it's Oscar's food, so in my head there's kind of like a barrier. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cool down, and meanwhile I'm gonna cut the chicken into little pieces. So how's life in California? So she said you're from San Francisco, right? From that area. How's everything going on over there? I heard there was some a while ago that there's a lot of like criminal activity going on, and do you notice any of that, or has it calmed down, or do you like living there? Oscar living his life, yeah, I guess he deserves it. He, you know, being a stray dog, living on the street for a while. I feel like he deserved his second chance in life and needs to be spoiled like a little prince. Although I don't know about prince. I don't know if we're at that level here, but I'm trying my best to be a good dog mom to him. Oscar, are you itching? Your food is cooling down, Schatzi. You can eat in a second, okay? Almost there. How's Jefferson doing, by the way, Christopher? Is he doing well? How is he tolerating the heat? Is he okay? Or I could definitely tell Oscar was panting a little bit when we were walking last time. Okay, bye, Funny. See you. I'm sorry you couldn't see Oscar eat. I'm gonna feed him now and see if it's okay, if it's not too hot anymore. Oscar, have a good evening, Funny. Thank you for hanging out with us. Enjoy your night. I hope nothing bad happened that you have to rush. Oscar. Oscar. Oscar's itching his face. That little itchy man. Schatzy. No. No scratchings. Oh, it's all good. You playing FIFA?
It's called rematch.
Rematch. Schatz, are you itchy? Better than FIFA, huh? Are you itchy? I'm so itchy. Oh no, I'm so itchy. Ja, feine Schatzi. Feine Schatzi, hm? Ja, so fine. Itchy man. Being lazy on the front porch, avoiding my broom. Oh, so we haven't broomed the front porch yet, I hear. Uh-oh. I'm sure you can take a day off and not do it since it's Sunday, so you got a good excuse, Christopher. Itches, scratches. Isn't that so cute? I love this little animal. It looks like him, just as a bear. He's just a white, fuzzy little bear, just like you. Mwah. Kisses? Arr. You want your ball? Wait. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. I know, you're complaining. A lot of beach and bridges. We have a lot of crime, but we also have a lot of beautiful places. Okay, so you get the best of both worlds. Oh, no, that's not the right saying for it. Look at this little precious angel.
Oh shit.
You're the angel if you want to, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah. You shanty. Oscar, you want to eat some? Come.
Oh no, my fucking controller died. Oh my god.
Colton.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, my controller died
Okay.
in the middle of a rank now.
There's worse things out there. Oscar, come. Oscar. Oscar. Here. No, I'm in the kitchen. My dog is so old. He's getting blind, so he's trying to see where I'm at. I mean, the broom is part of me. I know, you can't let it go. But yes, sir, that's nice that you get all the nice places. Sounds beautiful indeed. I'm swimming in the bay. We're 1 hour from LA on the Southwest Airlines. Oh, nice. I would love to swim in the ocean, but I'm scared of sharks. Oscar, come. But it certainly sounds beautiful. Oscar, come here. No, here. Oscar, come. I know, you're almost there. You got it. You almost found it, Oscar. Use your good nose to find the food. You got it. Oh, you don't want to have it? Want to try a little bit with a spoon? Ooh, good, huh? Tasty? Here. Look at this spoiled dog. Sometimes he doesn't eat until I spoon feed him. Hi, Lita. How you doing? You could go on a very on a boat to look at the islands, like Alcatraz. Oh wow, for less than $20 in the morning in San Francisco. Oh wow, that's cool. I would like to see it. I think it's kind of scary, the whole Alcatraz situation, but it's definitely interesting, and I would love to see it. Kitty Catty, it's not for you. This is Oscar's food. You already had food 3 times today. Oh, yummy? Is you good? You're fine. Tasty, huh? Mmm. I guess someone was hungry. It was so good. I guess it tastes good. At least it looks like it. Yum. Oh, good job, Oscar. You're almost done. Fine. Fine. Do you guys talk to your dogs like this? Do you have this weird language or the weird tone in your voice? I always talk to him like he's, I don't know. I don't know why I talk like that. Like, fine. That kind of language. I know, mommy crazy. You're crazy. Mommy crazy lady. Oh man, it's almost dark in here. It is kind of dark. So yeah, thanks for watching Oscar eat. I'm sure he'll enjoy the company. And yeah, the boat tour sounds really cool, sir. Oscar looks so athletic and amazing. Thanks, Christopher. I'm always happy to hear that he looks healthy and good. Because he is a little sicky at the moment, right, Oscar? You need surgery. You need surgery. Yeah. You need surgery. Yeah. So Oscar needs a surgery soon. He got a little bit of heart issue. His heart capacity is not very good anymore, but we can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But he needs to have his testicles removed because one of them turned into something bad, so we have to get them out. So that will be probably next week. Du auch, Night Owl. Muss jetzt noch etwas arbeiten, aber habe ich da gelassen, ist echt mega angenehm. Dankeschön, Night Owl. Gute Nachtschicht noch und halt durch und dann schön schlafen morgen früh. Hat mich gefreut, dich kennenzulernen. Liebe Grüße nach München und gute Nacht oder schöne Arbeit noch. We have Angel Island, Treasure Island, across the Golden Gate Bridge, and you could go to Sausalito to see all the boats. That sounds fantastic. I feel like I need to see San Francisco. Wow, sir, this is such a beautiful area. Never been to San Fran. Looks amazing. Yeah, same here. It looks great in pictures of movies, but I've never been. But I definitely need to check it out eventually. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Oscar's definitely a cutie. I think he liked his food, so he ate it all. I'm glad to see that. I'm gonna pack his food into a box now, and then I'm gonna hop off. My ego voice. You think so? I don't know if my ego talks like that. I feel like my ego would try to talk pretty cool and not like that, but maybe. Interesting view. Alright, let me put his chicken into the box. So, Christopher, I assume you're gonna clean your porch pretty soon before it gets dark. Or is it not already dark in Ohio right now? Since you're an hour later. In San Francisco, you're probably still pretty early, right? You're 2 hours ahead of earlier than us, so it's still bright outside, I assume. the fireflies are probably out for you, Christopher, I assume. Here in Tennessee, we got the fireflies now. They just popped out of nowhere this last 2 weeks. So they're everywhere. And I love fireflies. Can't wait for them to get more. I remember the first time I came to America, seeing all those fireflies. I'm definitely going to mention that in a video, if I make a video about that. Was just so beautiful because we don't really have that many fireflies in Germany. So seeing those was kind of magical and definitely added to the whole flair of America and the wilderness here. Okay. So I'm gonna enough meat. I'm gonna keep the rest for the cats. Just goes in here. And then we're done with the meal prep. I'm so glad that I got this done today, so I don't have to worry about it next week. So I'm done for next week, and I don't have to cook that on Monday, and I can focus on something else tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna pack this into the fridge now. Maybe add a little bit more chicken. And then I will go on the evening walk with Oscar now that it's finally cooled down outside. And the floor is not too hot anymore, and he can finally walk on the floor. Because anyone that has dogs, please, when you walk your dogs, make sure you test the ground, like you put your hand on the ground or your foot, because the ground can get so scorching hot that your dogs can literally burn their paws. So only 5 minutes can already do a lot of damage, so please be careful with that. Yeah, sometimes people forget about that, how hot the floor gets. So candlelight dinner, French dip or lobster. French dip or lobster. Eating the lobster. The only time I ever had lobster was in Canada when I traveled to Halifax. I did some couch surfing there, actually, and I ended up in someone's house that, and the person was kind of a researcher on lobsters in the Nova Scotia area, and he would take samples and see how much heavy metals and microplastic and stuff they had. So they would have to catch some lobsters to do those samples. Just kind of sad to think about now that they had to catch them, but I mean, they get caught anyways for eating, so yeah, they would still eat them afterwards after they took a little sample. So he had all those lobsters in his fridge or freezer after they did those samples, so they didn't throw them away, luckily, so they reused them, so to say. And I never had lobster before that, so he asked me, he's like, do you want to have a lobster roll? Because I was walking around outside in Nova Scotia. I was traveling there by myself, and I was like, should I get a lobster roll and try it, because I never had it. But lobster rolls were like $20 for this little bit of lobster that you have, and it's just bread and mayonnaise, I assume. So I was like, no, I can't pay $20 for that. So yeah, he made me lobster roll for free, and it was great. It was the only lobster I ever had, and it was delicious and homemade, so very cool. And recycled, because they had to die for their testing, so I didn't have to, contribute to them getting caught. But yeah, good night, sir, and good night to San Francisco, and thank you for hanging out. And I know it's really dark, so I'm gonna put Oscar's food in the fridge now, and I'm gonna go for the evening walk with my dog. And thank you all for hanging out, and I always enjoy spending time with everyone. And enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever time it is, and have a great next week or fresh week tomorrow. It's It's already Monday tomorrow. It's crazy. I feel like the time just flies by faster and faster. I'm eating cucumber salad and potato salad. Oh, yum. I love cucumber salad and potato salad. There's this German potato salad I make, Christopher, and it's basically a mix between cucumber and potato salad. So maybe I'll make that on stream another time next week. So I think you will like it. If you like cucumber salad and potato salad, I think you should definitely try my German potato salad. It's a family recipe, but I'll gladly share it with y'all. I have the recipe in my videos, so I think it's I will definitely do it on stream, so you don't have to look it up, but if you want to look it up, it's on my camping video. It's like a camping preparation vlog where I'm cooking food for camping that I'm bringing for camping. So I made that potato salad there. But yeah, I think I'll make an extra video about that. That might be better. And I still want to do that video where I'm cooking for my husband, German food for my husband for 1 week. So that will definitely be part of it, because the potato salad is just a must when I cook German. Ooh, it's bright. Kind of prefer the dark. But yeah, I'll make, that is definitely on my list for the end of the month to film that video, cooking German food for my husband for 1 week. And I'll introduce some of my favorite and easy German recipes with you, so you can replicate them, because I know it's a little hard to remake them when you watch a live stream, because the live streams are just so long and it's hard to find a spot where I add certain ingredients. So you have to watch the whole thing, and there's a lot of babbling going on my live stream. So I think I want to condense that a little bit and make an actual video about it, just so you can skip from chapter to chapter. So you can see here they are making potato salad, the next day I'm making potato pancakes, and there will be a lot of potato, spoiler alert, in my German cooking videos. But yeah, potatoes are great and delicious. So yummy lobster dinner. Enjoy your lobster dinner, Sir Uch, and thank you for hanging out with us, and welcome to the community, and good to meet you. And you will investigate. Nice. Okay, so yeah, it's a camping preparation cooking vlog. I really enjoyed making those cooking vlogs. I think it's kind of neat, but it's a lot of work to cut them, so I was hesitant to make another one, but I will eventually. But yeah, enjoy your evening, everyone, and please say hi to all your pets and give them a pat on the head, especially Jefferson. And Oscar says hi to Jefferson too, I believe. Right, Oscar? He's sitting next to hubby playing video games. I mean, Oscar isn't, but he's watching him play video games. So the boys are hanging out, and I will walk him in a little bit when I'm done here in the kitchen. And yeah, that's gonna be the rest of my evening, and I'm gonna edit some more videos, and I'll see you guys soon. I will probably, I don't know, I might stream tomorrow. You'll see if I do. Exactly, so much distractions. Yes, there's just so much going on. You got Oscar in the stream and the cats, and it's definitely harder to follow along a recipe in a live stream. I feel like the live streams are more for just talking and getting to know each other, having conversation, than actually following along the cooking. Unless you're cooking with me at the same time, then it might be easier, but yeah. Okay, I'll say goodnight to y'all, and I'll let you go into your night, into your evening or mornings, whatever time it is where you're watching. And it was a pleasure to hang out with you, as always. So you ready for your walk? Have fun cleaning the porch, Christopher, and everyone else. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night. I'll try one more thing here before I hop off. See how that worked with the chat. Why I can't text in the chat, because I know I can. How cool is that? Those are the potato pancakes I was making earlier. How cool is that? That you can just add that into the background. Oh, I have like the whole selection of my photos. Like my whole photo album is here. How silly. I didn't know I could just add them in the bag. Got Oscar. Cutie. It's like a dia show basically. Me harvesting my squash. My first squash harvest of the year. I was very proud. What's this? Me in Germany. Interesting. Okay, definitely my favorite over here. But yeah, those were the potato pancakes. I can't wait to make them again. Back to normal. Okay. Sorry guys for I'm just trying to test now that it's not many people in the stream anymore. I tried to test some things how things work here. I just need to do like a test stream to see what all those options here are. But yeah, good night everyone, and thanks for hanging out, and I'll talk to you all soon. Good night. Enjoy your rest of the evening.